I've got products that never fail me. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Rebecca. And I just thought I would, bring out some OG products. I don't know, it's like OG seems, Original Gangster just doesn't seem right anymore. Maybe I should call them old favorites. Oh, I don't know. I just thought it would be fun because I keep throwing new stuff at you. So I thought, hey, I've got some stuff in here that's been around the block a few times and might be fun to feel comfortable in and, be like, oh, I remember you. You're like that rerun of Little House on the Prairie that always cheers me up. So my skin is prepped with SPF. I will link that below. It's the Dermatology Tinted Mineral Sunscreen. Love it. And what else? Oh, yeah, that's it. Let's get going. I am going to prep my lips with just this Milani Fruit Fetish because it's delicious. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to use a product that has been around a while. I probably reviewed it, but I haven't talked about it in a long time. And then I pulled it out of my drawer and I'm like, this is good. And it's the Almay Best Blend Forever Makeup. It's got SPF 40. I think the drawback on this is shade range. What shade do I have? 120 Buff. It's got a weird applicator situation. Here we go. I am so scared. There we go. The shade is a little bit light for summer, but I am going to be building other products. It's just kind of a good, it just works for almost like a tinted moisture. It's very lightweight. I don't even know what it says it claims to do. There's some Almay products that are always surprisingly good. Poor Almay just doesn't get the love. It gives a nice surface to work on, and I will go in and, warm up with bronzer and finishing powder because I've got quite a few of those. I also have a powder. I'm going to use my powder foundation from Wander Beauty because we love that. Because after the Essence situation, I'm like, I need to go to something I know and love. This Clinique concealer, which is the Even Better All Over Concealer, is so good. I've got my BK Beauty, Angie. Is this 207? Oh, sorry, no, A506. So this Clinique product, it's a very good product if you want to spot conceal. It does not have to be used under the eye area. And I like it. You guys, my forehead creases are so deep, so everything might settle no matter what. I need to do like either a glycolic. I'm actually thinking about getting a couple, just like a half dose of Botox. I know that sounds funny, to relax my forehead and it's out of vanity, of course, to just sort of smooth the surface, but I have been squinting, I have been frowning, I have been furrowing, I have been emoting so much. My face is so tired at the end of the day, and I don't qualify for Botox for migraines, and I know people use that and it's very helpful. There's people who you can get Botox in your jaw for TMJ. You can get Botox in your bladder. I mean, you can get Botox in your sweat glands. It's kind of amazing what it can be used for. I just think I want to kind of like relax my face. It's like I'm overly expressive and it's just working against me. I'm highlighting, I'm not concealing down here where I get crinkly. I'm concealing just a little bit up here. I might even do this after I put on eyeshadow because I feel like that's where the product might sink. I'm going to use this Ultimate NYX shadow base. I can't remember if this is light or clear because they do have shades, but this is just a good one for making a very grippy surface. It doesn't cover anything so much as it just creates a lot of grip. I totally forgot I had this, and it's the Danessa Myricks. This is the cream bronzer. It's kind of also a contour product. This came out, oh gosh, a while ago, and it's such a good product. And now with so many cream bronzers, I forgot about it, and I feel like she was first. She gets credit. And it's not very expensive. I got it on the Beautylish website, but now you can get Danessa Myricks so many places. I remember when it was just Beautylish and her website. And I think you can get it in Morphe stores and Sephora. So this shade, it's light and it does have like a reddish undertone, so it's not really, it's not contour. It's not contour in the sense of, oh look, I'm creating a shadow. This is definitely more of a bronzer. Whenever I say bronzer, I think of dinosaurs because I think of Brontosaurus. I know, right? This is the light medium. This is the Wonder Beauty. This is Holy Grail powder foundation. I always love this powder, always. So I'm gonna take my BK Beauty 102 brush. It's big and fluffy. You can do a kabuki brush, you can do a sponge, the puff it comes with. I just wanna do it this way because I wanna build. I like the light medium because I kind of actually go between 3 shades in this product. The light medium does a good job of giving me enough, it's like pale enough for my complexion, but the medium in there keeps it a little more pigmented. So you can see I'm just kind of building. I didn't want to be, when you put it on with the puff, that is probably the most concentrated coverage. What I love about this product is it really is seamless on the skin. It wears for hours. It goes with other products so nicely, whether they're powder, whether they're cream, under, over, and you don't see it. It doesn't break down. It looks dewy and fresh on the skin. So even like crepey skins can love this because it's not going to look like chalky powder. And it just makes your skin gorgeous. Yeah. I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild Micro Brow. I love this. So I bought this particular one at the Broadway Walgreens in New York. When I was there in April, my brow pencil, I can't remember which one I brought. I might have brought a micro brow, a Walgreens, a Wet n Wild. This is actually in the brown shade because I like having a little darker. And then, yeah, and then it broke. I was doing my makeup and this happens to me all the time in a hotel room. My brow pencil or any of my kind of automatic twist up pencils, I'll be doing it over the mirror in the bathroom and then it'll break off or it'll come out when I pull off the cap and then the whole thing will just fall down the little sink drain. And of course, you know, you're like away from home, you don't have a backup and you're just going, okay, what just happened? So I went into Walgreens and I was like, okay, Wet n Wild, what do you got for me? I'm gonna use this JOA glue. It's called Brow Down to me. It's not glue, but it feels like glue. In a good way. I do have high-end shadows for you today, and that's the BK Beauty palette. And then I did pull out my Wayne Goss Topaz palette because I haven't used these in forever. And I'm like, these are so good. They really, really, truly are good shadows. And Wayne gets women over 40, or I should say anyone who wears shadow or over 40 or with dry or crepey lids, droopy lids, because his formulas work for so many skins, and it's so wonderful because they blend beautifully. So here is the Topaz, and I did not get the latest Wayne palette, which looked gorgeous. What I love about Wayne's palettes are the pans are huge. They're very generous. So you look at the price tag and you go, I don't know if I want to spend $50, but you get 6 pans and they're probably double in terms of volume. This black is such a good shadow slash liner, everything, you name it. There is some matte. This is a matte. I actually think maybe just those two are the mattes, but even the shimmers are not very shimmery. They're very soft, kind of like a satin. So they look just beautiful and alive on the skin. So with that said, actually, see, it's kind of cute. I have BK Beauty brushes, I have Wayne Goss brushes. I'm using BK Beauty and Wayne Goss. Just keeping it in the family. You do not have to use his brushes. Okay, so this is 06. It's kind of flat. I am going to take this shade right here. I guess they call it 2. And it's such a, I remember when I first got this and I was like, this palette, that shade is just like, you know, I love it. Why don't you marry it? You know what? I will. I'm sorry. I just got 3rd grade vibes there. I love it. Like, look at that. You just slap that on. There's no fallout. It goes on lickety split. Do other YouTubers you watch say lickety split? Probably not. You know, that's why you're here. I might not even need the BK Beauty one. Like, let's just do this. Do I want to make a bronze? Ooh, you know what? I'm going to make myself a bronze smoky eye. And I don't know if that's really, I mean, in my book. Let's look at the BK Beauty one. See? Lots of choices. Now it looks red. It looks lilac, but actually these are very neutral right here. So it's fun because this is so pretty, and you can use this. And this also has a dark shade. This is not black. It's kind of almost like it's like a smoky plum, and it's really, really pretty. Okay, I am gonna take my Angie Hot and Flashy 503, and I am going to just go into the shade Love because it's a little bit matte. It's a little bit less, it's just a little different than the shade 2 from Wayne. And I'm going along the edge to just kind of make it just a little bit darker and a little bit higher, but I'm not done yet. I'm keeping everything kind of lifted. I've noticed more and more that the higher I go up with my eyeshadow, the better it looks. And it's because I have a lot of lid real estate. Things kind of are drooping. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna take just a clean brush, which happens to be my rougher brush, and I'm gonna go along that. And I am just gonna diffuse that. Here's my BK Beauty. This is 208, and I am gonna go into the shade Queen and Dream. And I'm going along the lash line. I am going along I love the upper inner corner lash line because I have no lashes there, right? I don't think anybody does. So it just completes the look. The Jouer Shadow Crayon, I have the shade Regency here. So good, so good. So this is just a great, you can use this all over. I am gonna put it right here just for a pop of shimmer. So beautiful. I hadn't used the Flower Beauty Heat Wave Bronzer since last summer. I forgot I had this, and then I saw it and I'm like, wait, it's Shade Sunrise. It's so beautiful. I remember when we were duping this for Hourglass bronzers. It is lovely. What I love about this bronzer is it has kind of a reddish undertone, and it has that, before people were even doing the blush bronze combo, or people were doing kind of that like, oh look, you're bronze but with like a little sunburn. This had that, I thought, because it just was a warm, it just worked for me. So I'm gonna swirl a little of that on just over where we put the other cheek products, and I'm gonna put it more over everywhere. See how that just kind of gave me that like little sun-kissed, aw, you've been out in the sun. This is literally me age 6, but a sunburn and then just face full of freckles. I also like that there's a bit of a sheen. I feel like a lot of these products have kind of a sheen factor. We're talking really like low Emilio Estevez sheen on here, especially this. So you don't have to go crazy. You can add highlighter if you want, but if you're cool with just kind of this, you know. Okay, hard to choose mascara. I would say all of these are very much my tippy top favorites. So we've got Lash Primer, L'Oreal Lash Paradise. This stuff is really good. It's, I don't even bother with the like Lancome. I think I've had other primers like Milk. Essence has a really good primer. I just use that. That's a good one. Okay, so then the Maybelline Lash Sensational. This mascara is magic for me. I've tried other Maybelline ones. I've tried others. There's even Essence, L'Oreal, like high-end. I love a lot of mascaras, but the reason I go back to this one, it's this brush. This brush and both my lid shape and the lashes that I have that are small and thin really fit nicely with this brush. My lashes are so thin and fine, and there's a lot of short ones. And this brush, the way it is, not too long, not too bushy, it's arched just a little bit, like it really works. You know, some days you have a lot of time to spend on your lashes, and some days you are lucky to get mascara on at all. So I mean, I'm not gonna we won't make this into 20 minutes on lashes, but I'll give you a little attention, okay? I did say I was gonna do a smoky eye, and I have yet to go underneath, so I will remember to do that. I'm not using waterproof. If I did, that would actually hold the curl better, so just keep that in mind. Waterproof is a phenomenal curl keeper. Of course, I'm weird in that my lashes, or excuse me, mascara for me always is better the week after I open it. Blinking also really coats. Okay. So that's the first Lash Sensational layer. Now, between my Lash Paradise, which is fabulous too because it's so thick and dense, or the Essence, the Green Lash Princess, because this has the fibery things on it. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I love this one. I blink, I just do it on the ends. I blink a bunch of times. I mean, you can go a little more than the ends. I'm just saying I'm not focusing on the roots so much. It's more just like getting those whatever fibery lengths on the end. Okay. I'm gonna let that go for a second. Just repeat the process on the other side. And my lashes are different from one eye to the other. It's bizarre. Okay, I'm gonna take a shorter, dense shadow brush and I'm gonna go in that shade Love, maybe in the shade Queen, just to give it more depth. And I am going along the entire lower lash line. Yes, I am. I don't do mascara on the bottom because it's weird for me, but if you do, go for it. All right, we're cleaning. Okay, lips. You know, there's a lot I love. So the BK Beauty lipsticks are definitely like OG, Jouer OG. But let's have some fun, and I mean, those are fun. I'm gonna show you a combination that just kind of, you know, really kicks me in the pants, right? We've got the Dominique Cosmetics liner. This is so good. It's shade, is it the, this shade Brown Sugar. I love the angle on this. I'm gonna do this. Ready? My lip is crooked, right? So let's try to straighten it. Actually, I'm not straightening it. I'm just kind of giving myself a rounder lip shape, not going to the very corner, so that we are more like this, you know? Right? Okay, and then we're kind of making this a little high maintenance. I'm using the Huda Beauty. This was in a Sephora lip thing at the holidays. And I'm gonna go over that to blend. We are super 90s ombre here, right? Like we knew what ombre was in the 90s. Did we? I don't think I did. You know, as much as I love red lipsticks, because I love a nude. I love brown. Whew, that's dark. Okay, now, there's a number of ways we could do this. I could go with the Jouer Rose Balm. Got this on Amazon. So I have a discount code for their website, or you can check Amazon because they have some really good specials, or just, you know. So he wanted to just kind of really get that nice and just moist. This rose for my lip tone kind of just, you know, really does it. Milani Champagne, right? This gloss, the Keep It Full lip gloss in Champagne is like, oh gosh, it's so good. It's so good. Big old doe foot. Sometimes I forget if I have a spare and I just go and buy, I'll see like one at Target or Walgreens on the shelf and I'll just be like, oh, I better pick up a Champagne. And then it's like, there's so many. But the shades do kind of change with, you know, age and sunlight. So I probably should update this one, but it's so beautiful. It's just one of the best lip glosses out there for drugstore and probably even high end. So I kind of feel bronzed. I kind of feel I've got my sheen happening. I love the eyes, you know, and there I am. So there it is. I will list everything below. If you shop through any of my links, I will get a little bit of a commission, so that's really helpful. If I have a discount code, I would really appreciate it if you are going to buy the product to use that link or discount code, because then that retailer knows that, oh, look at that, she's helping us out a little. What else? that's everything. If you haven't subscribed, I really welcome you to subscribe. Leave a comment because that does help my channel engagement, which then helps Google and everything else. You know how it works. So take care. I'll see you next time. Bye.